Hey, I'm Alexa Bigwarf, host of the Women in Publishing Summit, and I wanted to take a minute to tell you about some changes that we're making in the 2024 conference that will directly impact how you fill out the form. So it's very exciting stuff based on the success that we made last year in our growth in terms of community development and networking and connections. And with some of the feedback that we got, first of all, this is definitely the space and the place to help us connect people, right? So we're going to focus a lot on connection, networking, growing connections and community and those types of things. So if this is an area you're an expert in, we'd love to hear some presentation ideas from you. However, that being said, in the past, whenever we've said we have a focus on, this topic or this topic, we've gotten a lot of applications that we're stretching just to include that theme. We don't want that. We want to see what your area of expertise is and don't feel like you have to stretch it to include this idea of community or networking. We still want great narrowed down topics like how to grow your email list using LinkedIn, or how to how to set up and create a landing page to send people to through your social media, or whatever your topic is, how to market, how to write, how to create your audience, all those types of things. We still definitely want those. But here is the biggest difference that we're making. Instead of doing day 1 writing, day 2 production and routes to publication, day 3 marketing, day 4 business growth, those elements are still going to be throughout the entire conference. But what we're going to be doing is focusing heavily on timeline and where you are in the process, rather than a focus on genre with each of those. So in the past years, we've had a fiction track, a nonfiction track, a children's book track, and a general track. We won't have those tracks anymore. Instead, our tracks are going to be beginner and intermediate, advanced, general, and professional, which I'm really excited about. So what that means is that we'll still talk routes to publishing. We'll still talk writing craft. We'll still talk editing. We'll still talk business growth. We'll still talk all of those things. But instead of doing it broken down so much by genre, we're going to break it down by where you are in the process. Are you just starting? Here are the things you need to know when you're just starting or have been in it a little while, but don't consider yourself advanced yet. Here are the things that you need as an advanced author. Here are the topics that are good for everybody. This will be the general thing. Like, you don't have to necessarily be at a specific point or in a specific genre to know and grow from this. So lots of business growth, all the networking and community, things of that nature. And then the professional one is a track I'm really excited about. This is our chance to really get to know and train other publishers, other editors, other freelancers in the system. Like, we're going to do some training specific to people who are in the industry, which I'm so excited about. Okay, so I've said I'm so excited so many times because I'm really thrilled about the direction that we're taking it this time, so that we can meet people where they are in the process and make sure that they have access to the tools and the resources that they need if they're a beginner, or if they're advanced, or if they're just learning all the things and coming for the benefit, or if they're a professional in the field. So that being said, you absolutely still can niche down in your topic. So maybe you teach specifically how fiction authors can grow their email list using BookFunnel. Okay, that's a very specific topic to fiction authors. So make sure that you're very clear in your title, in your session proposal, and in your one sentence on who your audience is and what the topic is. So if you are doing, how to create great graphics on Canva, and you're going to be talking specifically to children's book authors, make sure that information is in there. Please follow the examples on the title, proposal, and the one sentence, and make those as clear as possible so that we can make sure the right audience shows up for these workshops and that we can market them specifically. So again, we want very, very, very the niche down topics as applicable, how nonfiction writers can write a book in 30 days, or whatever your specific topic is, that's fine, but we will be putting them in in the tracks of for beginning audiences, for advanced audience, for general audience, and for professionals. So please make sure that piece is very clear. And when you fill out the application, it'll ask you, is this for general audience? Is this for beginners? Is this for, and you'll actually fill out the form per that. So I hope this makes sense. I'm so pumped up about this that I realize I may have just blah, 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 blah. And hopefully you heard more than wah, 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 wah. But if you have any questions before you fill out the form, please shoot us an email at support@womeninpublishingsummit.com, and we're happy to help you. The form closes on Friday, August 11th, so you can look through it, make sure you have all of your information together before you hit submit, and then send us that information when you're ready. And it's very specific. We had over 300 applications last year. And the quickest way to make sure that your application is not looked at is for it to be incomplete, and for the area of the session proposal to not be fully fleshed out, because that is the most important thing for us to see, is who it's for and what they're going to get from it. So sponsors, please let us know if you're interested in sponsoring. We have some special opportunities for you all as well. Otherwise, thank you so much for applying to be a speaker this year. We are super excited about the 2024 conference, and it's going to be bigger and better than ever. And I am just thrilled to have you even considering submitting a proposal to us for consideration. So thank you so much. Let us know if you have questions. Bye.